All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season number 4, opening night of the RMRL Falcongrafix Elite Street Stock Series. We got 14 cars setting down quick time tonight. Larson Parker making his return to the RMRL. Kenny Troughton second in the leaderboard, followed by Robert Matthews and the 05 of Riley Mobley. Last season's defending champion, James Pileski, he's going to be 5th fastest in practice. A little bit different for this season. We are running heat races.
All right, gentlemen, we're doing something different this year. We're doing heat.
As Justin was just talking about, we're doing heat races. So where you finish in your heat is going to determine where you start in your A main. So let's see if we can't get these boys up on the grid here. Alright, starting on the front row, we got that 05 of Riley Mobley. If he makes the starting grid, outside of him, number 72 of Alan Wernicke. Starting in row number 2, we got the 6 car of Sean Harrell. Outside of him, we got that number 25 machine of Kenny Troughton. That thing is so bright, you're going to see it at night. It's going to be glowing. And starting shotgun on the field tonight is that number 93 machine of James Pileski. And it looks like Mobley might miss the grid. So that inside line will just move up some and fill up the empty spots. Each heat is 8 laps. So we will have Harrell and Wernicke on the front row in those Monte Carlos. And then we got Pileski and Troughton in row number 2. Track temp tonight is a little bit warmer than normal, so it might be a little bit greasy for these gentlemen. But they are the Elite Street Stock Series. They should be able to handle it. Alright, we're going to be going green, and next time by, we do go on the green here for all starts and restarts. So we'll see how that inside line is going to handle the pressure. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We just got done running our Strange Brew Late Model Stock Series. James Pileski led that one when it mattered at the end. He had an interesting battle with the 05 car of Mobley early on. Ooh, they're going to touch doors going down into turn number 1. Harrell on the bottom. Wernicke up top. Here comes Mobley out. Whoa, Sean gets loose. He chases that thing all the way up the track. Pileski's going to take over second place as Wernicke tries stretching out that lead. Mobley did join the field, but he is 5 laps down. Oh, sorry, 3 laps down in the 05. Not sure why my ticker was saying people crashed. We still look like we're leaning green here. Wernicke gets a little loose, slides up high. He's going to open that door for the 93 machine of James. Kenny Troughton looking for an opening in third place. Side by side racing, 4 laps to go. Wernicke goes a little bit too high that time. That's going to allow the 93 to secure that point. And now the 25 of Troughton looking to get underneath. Oh, the 93 gets loose. Here comes Troughton. Wernicke saves it. Nice bit of driving by Alan Wernicke. Kenny Troughton taking over that point. Right place, right time for him. We'll see if he's able to hold off that 93 machine. And 93 is pushing. White flag is in the air. Our white flag lap tonight brought to you by the One to Go Show podcast. Check out that on Facebook and YouTube. They talk about everything with soda and a little bit of NASCAR stuff. Bunch of local guys up here from Minnesota. And first heat race is in the books. Troughton, Pileski, Mobley, and Wernicke. I'm not sure how that works because I was showing Mobley 3 laps down. Must have been a scoring issue. Alright, heat race number 2. Oh, he's back. We didn't talk about him at all during practice. I actually didn't even see him during practice. That's going to be that 16 machine. You know him. You love him. Travis Lapenas. Outside of him, we got Bad Brad Stefan. Row number 2, Tom Queering. Outside of that, we got the number 4 of Larson Parker. Super late model series champion here at the EFRL. Before we join forces. Look forward to seeing that 18 machine do something. And last but not least, in that Volvo, Patrick Dombrowski. Only Monte Carlos in this race. Looks like we will have 3 heat races tonight, minimum. Oh, man. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going green coming out of turn number 4. Who's your pick? Do you got a favorite driver in this one tonight? I think Travis has a good shot. Stefan in the 89 is always fast, but my money's on that 18 car tonight. Side by side, sending him up down off into turn number 1. Stefan the slight advantage on that high side. 16 gets a little loose, bobbles a little bit. Not giving up the fight for the point just yet, though. Here he comes back. Larson Parker unsure which lane to choose. Still side by side for that lead. Travis unwilling to give up the bottom. Ooh, too close to tell by me at the line. My scoring pylon gave it to Travis that time by. Ooh, he gets loose, makes some contact with the 89. Oh, here comes Larson Parker trying to do a crossover move to get his nose down there underneath that 16. Larson Parker now working the back bumper of bad Brad Stefan. He's got a nose coming off him, coming out of turn number 4 to the line. It's still Stefan that time by, but not by much. Brad gonna try to do the crossover move. Forcing that nose underneath the 18 machine. Door rubbing all the way down the front straightaway. Two laps to go. Brad protecting that bottom. Ooh, they touch. Oh, bang! White flag is in the air. White flag lap brought to you by the One to Go Show. Brad Stefan dirt tracking it through turns 1 and 2. Got real loose. He's falling back. It's going to be Larson Parker holding on for the lead. Brad Stefan in second. Travis Lapinus in third. Woo! All right, our third and final heat race of the night tonight. I'll get the right button here, folks. Starting on the front row, we got Zachary Bates and Mr. Dean Qualley. Row number 2, Robert the Crazy Canadian Matthews and Dwayne Kernahan. Alright, pace car's going to dip off next time by, and we're going to go green flag racing, folks. Bates and Qualley are going to lead us to the green flag. Green flag is in the air. Dean Qualley putting up a good fight on that outside. Ooh, Bates gets loose all on his own, hard into the inside wall. That's going to take him out of contention. No cautions for heat races. Now we got Dean Qualley. Oh! Qualley gets turned by Kernahan. He's done. Robert Matthews takes over the lead. We've not seen one incident in the other 2 heat races. Oh, someone did throw the caution flag. We pretty much saw what happened. Kernahan got into the back of the 17, spun him around coming out of the corner. Bates is still on the lead lap, but man, there's a lot of front end damage to that 19 machine. You guys are pretty quiet in the chat tonight. Alright, when we get back to green flag racing, it looks like it is going to be a green-white checkered. Kernahan once given the EOL. Robert Matthews going to restart on the point. Here comes Dean Qualley on the high side. The only Ford in the field tonight, I do believe, is that 28 machine. Dean Qualley's going to take it from the high side. 2 laps to go. Here comes Robert Matthews. White flag is in the air. Last corner here. Coming to the stripe, it's going to be Dean Qualley winning his heat race, followed by Robert Matthews, Dwayne Kernahan, Zach Bates. All right, 90 lap main event. Starting on the point, Kenny Troughton. That number 25 machine, bright. You won't miss that car anywhere. Larson Parker outside of him. Row number 2, Dean Qualley and James Pileski. Row number 3, Bad Brad Stefane and Robert Matthews. Row number 4, Riley Mobley, Travis Lepanis. Row number 5, Dwayne Kernahan and Alan Wernicke. Row number 6, Tom Queering, Zachary Bates. And the last row tonight, we got Sean Harrell and Patrick Dombrowski. Our race temp has not cooled down. Track temp is 122 degrees, 77 degrees ambient temperature. It is partly cloudy. I'm kind of shocked that the track temp is that hot. These guys are definitely going to have to be careful with those tires. They do have one extra set tonight, I do believe. 90 laps. We'll see how these guys are doing. Alright, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Oh, Dean Qualley way down in the grass. Still side by side for that lead after one. Kenny Troughton down on the bottom. Larson Parker on the high side. Larson Parker now secures the lead. The 93 of Polski. Nope. Is trying to get by the 25 of Troughton. And here comes Riley Mobley in that 05 machine. Oh, caution is in the air. Brad Stefan delivers a shot to the back of the 36. He keeps it off of the wall, but a caution does come out. Good job locking it down by Dwayne Kernan, that 36 machine. Brad Stefan did get an EOL. All right. We're going to get these cars restacked, re-racked. Lights are out on the pace car. Larson Parker is going to be on the point. James Poleski on the high side. Kenny Trouton now third place. Outside of him, we got the 5 of Riley Mobley. Travis Lepanis in 5th. Robert Matthews in 6th. All restarts are on green, so the leader does not get an advantage here. Pace car's dipping off. We're going to go green. Good restart by the 93 and by Kenny Trouton. They're all over that 18 machine. Riley Mobley moves the 93 of Poleski out of the way. He's able to hold on to it. I don't believe he's going to take too kindly to that, though. Poleski gets back to the back bumper of that 5 car. We could see something happening. That 5 car might get a warning here. Let's see what happened to Alan Wernicke in that exchange. Oh, everybody was just trying to check up. Got tagged from behind by the 46. Mobley, end of longest line. that might be an option here. The way he's driving, very aggressive early on. We got 90 laps. Oops. Wrong button. Don't mind me, folks. Nothing to see here. 5 car waiting for the rest of the field to pass him by. Back up front, we're going to have a repeat of the last restart with Parker and Poleski on the front row. Robert Matthews now inside row number 2 with Kenny Troughton. Has been some discussions with the race control. They're keeping a close eye on that number 5 machine for the rest of the race tonight. Should be going green coming out of turn number 4. Poleski with a good run on the outside. Looked like Kenny helped him with a little bit of a draft coming down the straightaway. Not quite able to clear the 18 machine. Ooh, Kenny almost gets into the back of that 93. Oh, caution is out. Zach Bates, Alan Wernicke. Mired back deep in the field. Let's see what happened between these two drivers. Mobley again. Talking with race control, we're going to have to see what happens here, but it sounds like the 5 might be done for the night. We're on third caution in our Elite Series. We just ran 75 laps in the late model stocks and only had 2 cautions. The Carson hosts of our Street Stocks. And as you can tell by our ticker on the left side of the screen, the 05 has been parked for the night. All right, we're going to get side by side. We're going to re-rack them, restack them. We're going to give this one a go one more time. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in for night number 1 of the Falcongrafix Elite Street Stock Series, brought to you by the RMRL, Rusty Misfits Racing League. If you're looking for racing, we got you covered 4 nights a week. Check us out on Facebook. Green flag back in the air. Kind of a repeat of the last restart. We'll see if that 93's got anything for Larson Parker this time by. Kenny Trouton looking to make a move. Oh, the 93 gets loose. Holds on to it, though. Kenny Trouton's got the advantage as they exit onto the back straightaway. Rob Matthews now moves to the bottom side. Ooh, Sean Harrell gets loose. Has to check up. Side-by-side battle still for second. The 93 of Poleski holding on to that top line, not willing to give up the position. This early in the run, it'd almost be better if he let him have the spot and saved his tires. Oh, it looks like Trouton has him cleared now, but here comes the 28 of Robert Matthews looking to make a move. Ooh, Trouton gets loose. Poleski's going to cross him over. He gets loose. A lot of loose cars out there tonight. Rob Matthews with a little bit of front end damage to his Thunderbird. Kenny pushes up high. Robert Matthews looking to take advantage. Look like Dwayne Kernahan got it. Ooh, Robert Matthews sideways. Gets it going back straight again, but he is going to lose a ton of real estate. Went from 3rd all the way back to 11th. Didn't look like any contact was made. He was just pushing it really hard on the bottom, and he lost the back end of that 28 machine. Guys are starting to get into a groove now. Hitting their marks, being nice and smooth. Focusing more on the long runs now. It'll be interesting to see if these guys do have enough fuel to make it to the end of the 90-lap run. I did not do any testing or talk to any of the drivers about that beforehand. I know those tires at this temp are going to be shot after about 60 laps. It'll be interesting to see if someone comes down for tires or if they try to make it all the way to the end on the one set. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. If you're looking for a place to go racing, check out the Rusty Misfits Racing League on Facebook. Monday nights we have the Strange Brew Late Model Stock Series, which is open to everyone. Then right after that, we have the Falcongrafix Elite Street Stocks, which is by invite only. On Tuesday nights, we have all the dirt Mini Stock Rookie Series. We're going to be running mini stocks on dirt first and then on asphalt right after that. 40 lap races. Wednesday night we got the Designs by Troughton Dirt Car Challenge. Oh, sorry, Dirt Track Challenge. They're running 2 different cars this season. They're running street stocks and big block modifieds, I do believe. And then on Thursday nights, we just wrapped up the Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Cars Series Season number 7. So we'll be getting back racing here probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks. We run Pro Late Models and B Modifieds in the last season. We'll see what the guys want to do. Maybe we'll be doing those again. We might try it up something different. Bad Brad Stefan is working the wheel on that thing, something fierce. Let's jump on board with his car and see how he's working. Zach Bates has crashed, jumped to the pit, so no caution out for that. Oh, Kenny Troughton getting real loose. Brad's going to get a nose underneath him as we head down into the corner. That bottom side is super loose when you're trying to put the power back down. Brad's going to take that position away. You can hear those tires just screaming as he goes into that corner. Travis Lepane is quietly working his way forward in that number 16 machine. Travis is one of those guys that is super smooth. Knows how to save his tires to be fast at the end. You don't hear any tire squealing on Travis's cars. He's running around this track reeling in that number 93 machine. Oh, so smooth. Smooth like butter. Travis just wrapped up his IRL racing season. He was racing a hobby stock up north of the border up in Canada. He had a great time doing that this season. Got to race a brand new A-Mod. Saw some pictures of that. He was pretty stoked. Now he's back running with us here on Monday nights in the Elite Street Stock Tour. Running down that 93 machine. He is definitely faster currently than Poleski, but not quite pushing the envelope trying to get by him. We're not even quite to halfway yet. Oh, excuse me, folks. Oh. 5 a.m. was a long time ago. Have to slam another cup of coffee. Pull those belts tight. We'll do another 50 laps here pretty quick. Larson Parker stepped out, almost a 2-second lead over the rest of the field. Biggest mover. Ooh, got some contact there just as we jumped there. Our biggest mover so far of the night is that number 6 machine of Sean Harrell. He is fighting a very loose race car right now. Allowing Kenny Troughton to take back over 5th place. Ooh, Kenny's dirt tracking it through the corner. Sean is up 7 positions from where he started. after getting loose. Kenny's trying to work his way back up through the field, but that car looks like it is still super loose. Alan Wernicke looking to make a move on the outside of the 6 car. We haven't seen too many passes made on that high line. Wernicke's going to get it done. He's closing in on the 25 of Troughton now. Oh, Allen sneaking a nose underneath the 25 of Troughton going down this front straightaway. That bottom line is super loose. He's going to take that spot away from the 25 of Troughton. Alan Wernicke now up into the top 5. Back up front, Larson Parker set sail on the rest of the field. He is not looking back. Almost a 3-second lead now over James Pileski in the 2nd place. Who's got Travis LaPena still right on his back bumper. These guys look like they're just riding around. Wait until we get a little closer to the end before it's go time. Brad Stefan having a pretty solid run tonight in 4th place. Keeping that 89 machine nice and clean. Alan Wernicke in 5th. We already talked about him. And the number 24 machine currently in 6th. He's up 8 positions now. The 24 of Patrick Dombrowski. Right behind him, we got the 46 of Tom Quiring. Kenny Troughton starting to fall like a rock in a river. Might have been driving a little too aggressively and burned his stuff up. He's currently running in 8th place. Dean Qualley in 6th. Sorry, Dean Qualley in 9th. Down 6 positions from where he started. He's one of those drivers that got really loose at the first couple laps and fell down to the infield and went to the back. "30 laps to go in our main event here tonight. Once we got rid of that number 5 car, these guys have been set in sail and ticking off those laps. Take a look, see if we can see who's got the fastest lap so far tonight. Looks like Larson Parker had the fastest lap so far at a 20.85. Second fastest was the 05 of Riley Mobley at a 20.86. And then Kenny Troughton, third fastest lap so far tonight, 20.88. Lap times have fallen off a full second for our leaders. Oh, that 25 of Kenny is just dirt tracking it all the way around that corner. Oh, he's going to lose it this time. See if he collected anybody else. He's been flirting. Yeah. To quote Molly Hatchet, he's been flirting with disaster for a good 20 laps. He goes up, gets in the marbles, locks it down. No contact is made. And, of course, the leaders down on pit road. Larson Parker. Oh, it looks like everybody's coming. They want some fresh rubber on those. We'll see if these guys are only going to grab right side or if they're going to stick it out for all four. Two tires in a way. Two tires for Pileski. Looks like pretty much everybody grabbing two tires. Two tires was the call tonight. We're going to be at just over 20 laps to go when we go back. Green flag racing. Larson Parker maintains the point lead. He went in with it. He came out with it. He has led, I do believe, just about every lap so far this evening. That 18 machine is quick. Alright, fourth caution of the night. We went a very long way on that last stint. We'll see if these guys can finish it now. Once again, we got the 93 on the outside of the 18 on that front row. Row number 2, a little bit of a change up. We got the 16 down low, and we got the 72 of Wernicke up high. Green flag is in the air. Larson Parker continues to lead side by side right now for third place between Wernicke and Travis Lapenas. Bad Brad Stefan looking in the lurch, currently in the 5th place. These guys aren't going to want to battle side by side too long. There, Wernicke was able to dump down in line. Times have changed. Let's see if Pileski now is going to push the heck out of that 93 machine to keep up with Larson Parker. Lap times last time by, Larson Parker ran a mimic of his fastest lap at a 2085. James was a 2087. Almost identical times. Alan Wernicke working all over the back bumper of Travis Lapenas. Last lap by, once again identical for the leaders. Wernicke trying to give the 16 everything he's got. Getting a little loose on corner exit. Top 5 have broken away from the rest of the field. We got Parker, Pileski, Lepenis, Wernicke, and Stefan. Kenny Trouton has worked his way back up to 6th after spinning and bringing out that last caution and falling all the way to the back of the field. Robert Matthews not doing very good in this race after having a strong heat race and a good times in practice. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We got 12 laps to go in our Falcongrafix Elite Street Stock Series. Up front we got Larson Parker and James Pileski setting the pace. Larson Parker's led pretty much point to point so far. Can he hold off that 93 car defending champion for 11 more laps? Everybody's kind of spaced out just a little bit. We got 9 laps to go for the 18 and 93. I think James is going to come up just a little bit short tonight. Unless Larson Parker makes a mistake, and given past experience, that's not something we see very often. Travis Lepenis holding on to 3rd pretty solidly. Alan Wernicke, a great run tonight for him in that 72 machine. He's currently in 4th. Up 6 positions from where he started. Brad Stefan hasn't moved up, but hasn't fallen back from where he started. He started 5th. He's currently in 5th. Kenny Trouton in that number 25 machine. He has lost 5 positions. Started on the pole. He has recouped nicely from that last spin he had. Currently running in 6th place. Tom Queering, number 46 machine. He's running in 7th. He's up 4 spots. Dean Qualley on that number 17 Medicine Hat car. Currently running in 8th place. He's dropped 5 spots from where he started. Sean Harrell is up 4 starting spots. He's up to 9th. Patrick Dombrowski in the 24 machine. He is up to 10th. Robert Matthews in that number 28 Halvalin Thunderbird. He's got some heavy left front damage. He has fallen back to 11th after starting 6th. He's down 5 spots. Dwayne Kernahan, he's lost 3 positions. I think he got trapped a lap down when he spun out. Unfortunate event for him. Currently sitting in 12th place. That covers all the cars that are still running so far in this race. 4 laps to go. Back up front, Larson Parker has expanded his lead over James Pileski in the 93 machine. Travis Lepenis and Alan Wernicke still nose to tail. And then they got a fairly decent cushion between them and bad Brad Stefan in the 89 machine. Alan Wernicke looking to make something happen on the high side. Fortunately, the only thing it looks like what was happening was getting loose. 2 laps to go for Larson Parker. White flag is in the air tonight. A white flag brought to you by the One to Go Show podcast. You can watch it on YouTube and Facebook. Check out those boys. They're from the upper Midwest. They cover everything with soda and some things NASCAR. Coming to the line, it is that number 18 machine of Larson Parker. Finishing second, defending champion James Pileski. And top 3 for the 16 machine tonight of Travis Lepanis. Great race, gentlemen. We will give these guys just a minute to get grouped up for a screenshot, and then we're going to get going on some interviews. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our winners and podium finishers. All right, it looks like we got everybody up in the booth. We're going to go ahead and start with our third place finisher. Bringing home that 16 machine in third place tonight. Returning to the Rusty Misfits Racing League podium, we got Mr. Travis Lepanis.
Yeah, it's about time in a street stock. I don't get this thing very well, but came together tonight.
You had a nice solid run.
Yeah, unfortunately, my speed in these aren't good, but as far as like the long run goes, I can usually figure that out in due time.
Yeah, you definitely showed those boys tonight. I thought you might have had something for the 93. He was pushing it pretty good for a while there.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have put some pressure, but I don't think that was going to prove anything. I mean, we got the points deal going on with the group, so top 3 counts for the points. So we got a 1, 2, 3 on night 1. So definitely wanted to preserve that. And with I think it was Alan behind me was pressuring me pretty good at the end too. I didn't want to get us side by side and risk that 2-3. So that was a big picture play. I probably couldn't have passed him anyway. I probably could have got there just close enough to scorch my right rear tire.
Yeah, Alan was pushing pretty good there at the end.
Yeah, he kind of came and went. He would get to my bumper and then fade, and then would let things cool off and be back. I thought he'd get there, but didn't.
Well, you're fresh off of your real life season. How did that go for you this year?
It's up and downs. We got in some issues, which is life on short dirt track hobby stock racing. Ran good, had some good finishes. Was third in points in the one place, and that was about it.
Well, that's not bad for your first time on dirt in quite a while.
Yeah, probably a decade out of dirt, and the first time ever really that I've driven a car that size with the engine that far forward. I'm used to the light stuff where you can offset everything and racy parts. It was first real foray into stock car racing.
And then you did get to drive an A-Mod once or twice?
Yeah, I did the two days in the A-Mod just to help a friend out. So,
dude, that's pretty cool. That's awesome, though.
Yeah, it was a good year. Can't wait for next year.
All right, buddy. Well, who do you want to give a shout-out to tonight before I cut you loose?
Team JTD, we had 4 out of the 5 of us here, and we had Larson with the win, James second, me third, and Dwayne was up there competitive. So we get Lee back next week and see if we can't do it again.
All right, well, congratulations, bud, and we look forward to seeing you back.
All right, ciao.
Ciao. Defending champion, finishing second tonight, 93 machine, James Pileski.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. It looked like this is a car you had to pull out of the weeds or something. It's got the old body style.
Yeah, you know, stupid mistakes were made there. I accidentally picked the wrong car, and boy, it was a struggle. It's like the engine's so quiet, so every restart, I was horrible. I couldn't like hear my engine, and I could hear everybody else's engine. As soon as I got next to somebody, it was just distracting. So I'm glad it's over.
Not a bad race. You guys had a little bit of a dust up. It looked like you and the '05 got together a little bit early on. He moved you out of the way, and then he tried to move somebody else and sent them around. He went to the back 2 or 3 times before they said, "That's enough for tonight," and they parked him.
Yeah, I mean, he was a weapon in the late model stock race that we did earlier. So I'm not surprised by that actually. Um, uh, it is what it is. Luckily, I didn't get destroyed with that, but yeah, I saw him spin Kenny out right in front of me, and I don't know, and then whatever he did in the back. So hopefully he fixes those problems so we don't have that all
He's a
season.
fast car. If he would just calm down.
Yeah, he has no racecraft. You can be fast and just have no racecraft, and that's seems to be what he has. All he wants to do is drive through people, and they're like, I don't know, that's not how I race. I don't, we touch sometimes, but I never drive through people, not on purpose anyway.
No, and that's not the kind of racing we want to promote here in the RMRL either.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, other than that, though, I mean, I think the race went pretty good after that. I mean, hell, we had a pretty long run there. I was wearing my tires out. I was wearing myself out.
Yeah, it was going good. Kenny did wear himself out. He self spun, and that's what brought out that last caution.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure part of that was Kenny was really mad. He got spun there in the beginning, so I'm sure like Kenny wasn't happy. That sucks for Kenny.
He managed to come back. I think he managed to come all the way back up to 6th place, though, so not too terrible of a night.
Well, that probably
Considering.
worked out for him. Probably worked out for him spinning.
Yep. Well, congratulations on finishing second and JTD finishing 1, 2, 3 tonight.
Yeah, it's cool. First, last season I was solo guy. This season I joined up with those guys, and so it's pretty cool that we could finish 1, 2, 3 right out the gate at a track I hate. And glad that track is over with, and a car I hate. I'm glad. Got to make sure I never pick that car again. And it can only be better from here on.
All right, bud. Who do you want to give some shout outs to tonight?
I want to thank you guys again for doing this every week, and adding the late model stocks. That was fun. And then my same old people, the Posse, Epic Media, One Life, Loco Toco Designs, and that's about it.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you back next week. Defend that championship.
Sounds good, buddy.
He's back. He might be in a black car, but it ain't stopping him. The 18 of Larson Parker.
What's up?
Not bad, buddy. How you doing? Welcome back.
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Not too bad. You put on a schooling tonight.
Yeah, I kind of surprised myself. I haven't touched these cars in forever, and up until like last week, I wasn't even in the league Discord or anything until Travis reached out to me. So feels pretty good to be back.
Yeah, you were nice and smooth tonight. James was trying everything he could, trying to get up to you, give you everything he had on the restart, but man, that 18 car was strong.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it consistent because I knew we were going to get a long run at some point, and I'm kind of glad when I saw Kenny and James battling behind me. I knew I could just kind of roll through until I needed to push.
Well, you guys definitely did the right thing. JTD Motorsports finishing 1, 2, 3. You can't ask for a better night.
Yeah, hopefully that's how we can start the season out and then keep it going all the way through.
For sure. Well, congratulations on winning your first race back, and we look forward to seeing you back every week.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Do you have anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
I'd like to thank Trav for getting me back in the league after who knows how many seasons I missed, and Caden, Tough Designs, for throwing a last minute paint scheme together, and James for also running a pretty solid race, and just everybody else for racing.
It looked like you had a cheering fan. You had Logan McNitt in the chat and cheering you on.
Oh yeah, he already texted me about it.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you back next week.
Sounds good.
All right, our first night of racing for season number 4 for the Rusty Misfits Racing League is in the books. Pretty successful night. We had some great door-to-door racing action in both series. You can watch the late model stocks from my in-car, and then we're going to be broadcasting the elite street stocks here on All the Dirt every Monday night. Tomorrow night, we're going to be back in action. We're going to see if the 75 can't defend his championship in the Rookie Dirt Series running mini stocks this season. All right, everyone, have a wonderful night. We look forward to seeing you back next time. Thank you very much. Signing out.